Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. What's the score?
Score?
2-0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the Golden Masters East Shore Harrisburg area YMCA championship match. And we got Bob Norris coming in 3-0. Great return by Billy. Wow. And Bob almost gets it. So Billy's coming in, I believe, for the first time. And he goes right down the middle. Bob has a chance at it and gets it. Now Billy is left-handed, so he's going to try to... Oh, wow, that one just fell. Great return by Billy. Definitely gave Bob some trouble there. It was 1 serves 3. And this is 2 matches to 21 and a potential tiebreaker. Oh, and he gets it. Wow. Nothing Bob can do with that. Nope, I'm sorry. It's actually 2-3. 2 serves 3. This is going to be trouble. Yeah, there's nothing anyone can do from that. With that. And it's 3 serves 3. Now, I don't know how old Billy is, but I know Bob is, I believe, 82. Maybe 83. And that's a tough serve. Another point, and we get a new leader. Now, oh, just comes up short. Now, Bob Norris beat Billy in the round robin to see who was the top 2 players to play for the championship. And that's another difficult serve. Great serve by Billy. And we got 6 serving 3. So Billy's looking to have some retribution here, and that's a short. I believe that was 2 shorts. So we got Bob coming in. It's 3-6.
3-6. 3-6.
That's a great serve. Ace serve. Now, if he can keep doing that, he's going to win the game. And it's 4-6. Difficult bounce. I mean, that came to Billy's left hand. He's left-handed. But that one just dropped. Came out pretty quickly. Tough return. And that's a point. It's 5-6. Now, as a commentator, I'm not supposed to be biased, but I was really hoping for a close match here. And it looks like it could be turning out to be a close match. Excellent return by Billy. Oh, and Bob just comes up short. So we got Aspinall coming in, 6 serves 5. And oh, that's that. Yeah, you can't do anything with that. It's perfect serve. Beautiful serve. And if Billy can execute a few more of those, he's going to be getting some points. And he's going again for it. Bob is pushing up to great positioning for Bob. Smart play to move up on that. Challenging to move to the backcourt and get that for Billy. Bob's coming with a power serve. That was short.
That was short. That wasn't short?
Oh, okay. That was a point. So it's 6-7. Just gets it. Wow. That's been maybe the 3rd time I think Billy's pulled something out of his...
6-7. No, it's 7-6, Billy.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wow, another one. Billy's on fire with these serves. And 8-6. That's been the difference in this game has been the ace serves. And in this age bracket, that's really where the serves, in any age bracket, can dictate the game. But this division, if you're coming with a very strong serve, it's very difficult. It's almost like playing one wall. Not the best serve, but it's short. Another great serve, difficult for Bob, but he gets it back. That was a great return from Bob. Great finesse. It did come off the back wall. Billy didn't even have a chance at that. So that was beautifully executed by Bob. 6-9. Now Bob needs to slow this down a little bit, take his time. He's down by 3. Needs to get a good serve, and that's a good serve. That's trouble for Billy. Now Billy doesn't have the strongest right hand. So Bob is going to start trying to pick on that, and we're 8-9. Bob's only down by 1. Remember, this is the first game. Tough. Just like that, we're 9-9. Oh, and that hits the ceiling. So it's a side out. If Bob needs to take his time and relax and focus on getting a good serve. Because at 9-9 and a match this close, that could be the difference. And that's a point. We got a new leader here. Billy Aspinall with another great serve. But Bob gets it back. Great return. Great rally. Left-handed. Bob can't touch it. That was a great rally, great shots. But really, that was such a great shot at the end there that, Bob can't really do much with that. Another tough serve. Oh, and that's an ace. Side out. So it's 9 serves 12, and that's a tough shot. That's 10 serves 12. Tough serve. Great return. And another great return. That was to his weakest, and great positioning by Billy. Unfortunate he was there. And it's 11-12. Bob's catching up. Tough serve. Now, it might be a little better to cut that shot off for Bill.
Yes.
And that's another point. Same serve.
Oh, it's okay. Tell me what your opponent is.
Oh, and there, yeah, see, that's the second time. And it's only the 13-12. And it, not only a focus thing, but he's rushing to serve in the server's box, and he's got, I think it's either 10 or 15 seconds once you get into the server's box. Now, if
No, that's what I figured.
Billy Aspinall can focus in and get a good serve, he's going to get some more points.
Life happens, so it's okay.
And I thought it was Norris at 12, 13.
So you're coming in, right?
But it looks like it's 14-12.
I'm gonna be so it depends. I have I've been here since the morning my goddaughter plays soccer at home, so I'm meeting him.
That's another point for Billy. And like I said earlier, Billy lost to Bob, and now he's ahead in the final, in the championship. Almost gets that return. Just kisses the sidewall. Falls short. Bob's coming in. It's 12 serves 15, and that's a great power serve, especially in the 80-ish division. Oh, really? Great volley, great return. Bob puts it there. You know, I think there was a chance for. It seems that Billy slowed up there. Might have had a chance at it. Bob Norris coming in, and that's a, you know, not much you can do with that. And it's 14-14. And we got a handball match right now. Only 7 points, 21 for the first game. Bob, if he dials in right now, he can get a few points on the serve. And that's tough. That's going to Billy Aspinall's right hand, his weak hand. And that's a great serve to be given Billy right now. It's hard to cut off, especially at that age, in this age bracket. And it's very difficult to get that wraparound on the right, especially if right is your offhand. So it's 16-14. That's another point. Now Bob's starting to take away, and might be good for a timeout from Billy and regroup. That's another point. Now it was 14-14, and now that's 4 points. 18-14. And that's just short. So we get 19-14. You know, and right now it's really time for a timeout from Billy, just to slow down the game, slow down the bleed. And this is where we're at game point 2014 when it was 14-14, and that's 6 points back to back. And another challenging serve wrapping around, and wow, Billy gets it. Oh, that came up. I think Billy might be a little tired. But that was an excellent match. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the second game, excuse me. Bob won the first one, and it was 14-14, then he just carried it out 21-14, and that's a point for Billy. Second serve for Billy. Looked like it could have been short. Tough shot. You want to redo that, maybe? But it was a good shot. Good placement by Billy. I'm not sure if Billy or Bob would have gotten that. And I believe it's 2-0. Great pass shot by Bob. Perfectly executed. And he's coming in. I'm sorry, I have the wrong 0-2. Excuse me. And that's a point. One serves two, and I think if Bob keeps doing those serves, those are the ones that are working. I think he's going for it again. And in that age bracket, trying to get a back wall that's hitting the back corners and redirecting is really hard to shift your feet and get into position to be able to return it properly. And Bob's taking advantage of that. That didn't quite make it back there to be a difficult serve, and hits it right to Billy's right hand, and just like that, he's out of the server's box. I think it might be 2-2. And that's 3-2. Nice job. Great return by Bob. Wow. I think Billy could have had that if he had just put his feet in a better position. Great serve by Bob. I believe it's 3-3. Let me check the score. I think they want water. Is it working now? It is. Okay. I'm going to figure out what the score is. So it's 4-3 Bob. And that's another point. And that serve is, if Bob's getting it back to where he wants it in that back right corner, you know, it's about 75% of the time it's landing in a point. You know, almost a good return by Billy, and that's another point. Yeah. Yeah, Bob won the first game 21-14, and Bob's had 63. Great, just short. Great effort to get that ball back, though, because that was a challenging serve. Great power serve, and it's interesting. Bob's mixing up the serves probably just the right amount. You know, he's going to that 3-wall serve, but then he's shifting things up, and he went power left, and he just went lob right. And it's really forcing Billy to be on his toes and moving him and wearing him down. You know, so Bob's play is very smart right now when it comes to the serve, and I think he's taking a little bit more time with the serve. And just using the variation of the serve has been very effective. So we got 10-3. Another good serve, and Billy's got to call timeout here. You know, I think he's a little tired. He doesn't play too much. He kind of came out of retirement just for the singles and the doubles tournament, and that's tough. And that's 12-3. It's another point. 13-3, and it's beyond time for a timeout.
Call timeout. I was just suggesting you take a timeout. All right. Yeah, I'm supposed to shut my mouth.
So I intervened and we get a timeout, and they told me that it's 13-3, but I don't know.
Bob, how's it going there? How you feeling? You're looking strong. Your serves are great. Got a good variation, and you're really putting them in a good place. Yeah. Yeah, we need commentary for some of these matches here.
That's a nice computer you got there.
You think so? Yeah, I believe I gifted it to you a while back.
I believe that was another point. We got 12 serves 3. Great return by Billy. Not an easy shot. Oh, just short. So we got Billy the A coming in, and he's going to start having to get some ace serves, focus in on the serves, and really get some points down here. This is going to be a tough one. Right on the wall. Not getting it. No one's getting that. Billy's had that's probably like the 5th serve of this match that was right on the left wall. Wow. Excellent return. Tough. And there's another point, 13-4. In the first game, it was 14-14. And I think what we're seeing here is I think Billy's getting a little tired. Oh, wow. Phenomenal serve. Great serve. And now Bob serves this game compared to last game has been on a different tier. And that's tough because you gotta cut that off, but you don't know if you gotta cut it off. 17. That's another point. 17-4. Tough. Going to Billy's right hand, his offhand. Bob's decision making when it comes to putting that serve back there is really intelligent. Bob's been playing handball for, man. Wow. I think he started in his 30s. That was a great shot. Great shot. And he's 80. So I think he's been playing for about, 40, 50 years. Oh, that's tough. That's a great serve. And that's either 20 or game. Yeah, this is match point. Match point here, ladies and gentlemen. And another lob. Yep, and there it is. That's the match. Congrats.
There you go. There you go. Great playing. Bob's serve started to heat up there.
Where's your scoreboard?
Right here. So you're gonna go right here. And then doubles, I guess it was the Jeff and Kevin. Catch on Kevin, but it's well, for some reason Mike likes to be like 2 months, yeah. So we're always behind.